Hello, guys, and welcome to the Wealth Room podcast.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. What about you?
I'm good. I'm good.
So, I'm your host today. My name is Joseph. You have pretty much not seen me on this podcast before, but I'm new here. And with me is a very prominent figure. We goes by the name Evidence.
Thank you, brother.
So, today our topic is the power of procrastination. Now, I think we all know what procrastination is, but Evidence, could you just throw some light on what procrastination is?
Um, Procrastination is putting forward what you can do right now. The moment you have the capability, the time to do something right now, and you put it off to later, immediately that's procrastination. And in this episode, we are going to talk about how procrastination affects our day-to-day life and activities.
So thank you for that. Just a little quote so you can take home with this. Procrastination has zero power on you except the power you give to it. So know that
Yes.
it has no power, no hold on you except
Mhm.
the power you give to it.
Yes.
So with that being said, I want to proceed to ask a very, very important question. Why do you think people procrastinate important stuffs? Like, for example, you got a credit card payment you're meant to make this week, and then you decide, you know what? I want to go for a party. I'm gonna
Mm.
keep that money and then procrastinate on like maybe I'll probably have money next like 2 weeks, right? I'm doing a job or something like that.
Mhm.
Why do you think people do that?
The thing about procrastination is that it's basically an addiction.
Okay.
From the way I've seen it and from my personal experience, it occurs to your brain as an addiction. Addicts, they know, most addicts know, oh, this is bad for me, alcohol is bad for me, doing drugs is bad for me, but they are still indulging in it, they are still doing it.
So
And the reason is because it just it just feels good. There's something about it that, oh, I'll just do it later. You just feel good in the moment. You just feel okay in the moment because it's easier. I don't know if that makes sense. Because it is easier. I think that is the answer. Because it is easier. I I don't have to pay this credit card payment now. It's going to be hard to make this credit card payment because I can't go for the party. That's not easy. I don't think anyone wants to put off something that's easy. Like naturally, the human body, the human beings want to gravitate towards what is easier, right?
yeah.
Mhm. So that is probably the reason why people are going to want to procrastinate.
Okay, thank you for that. Just a little quote again that you guys can take home. Um, don't put off present comfort for future discomfort.
Hmm.
Think about it.
Yes.
So moving on to that now, a huge one which I feel like a lot of people have a misconception about is what's the difference between resting and procrastinating? Like I'll give an example, right?
Right.
If, for example, I said I'm going to the gym today,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I'm going to the gym after work, and then I come back and then I'm exhausted, right? I need my rest because health wise, I should rest.
Mm-hmm.
So if I decide to take a rest, am I procrastinating or am I not?
Hmm. Okay. Thank you for that. Procrastinating and resting. Like I said, procrastinating is whenever you have the capability, are you actually capable of doing this thing right now? If you're capable, if the answer is yes, I'm capable of doing this thing right now, there is no valid or reasonable excuse for you not to do this thing right now, then it is procrastinating, right? You gave an example of the gym, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I go to the gym a lot, right?
Oh wow. Okay.
So I'll give you a fact now. Since I started going to the gym, my plan says evidence you are going to go to gym 6 times a week. That was on my plan.
Okay.
6 times a week, gym. But for the past year and a half, I've been working out. I have never been to the gym 6 times in a week.
Oh wow.
I have never been to the gym 6 times in a week.
So here's the thing.
That was on the plan.
Is that procrastinating or is that resting?
you know, like you can genuinely argue that, but I feel like it's the mindset behind what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm still making progress. I'm still picking myself up. Well, I mean, okay, I forgot. I didn't want to go to the gym. I'm tired for whatever reason, work, school, and then I know, okay, the next day I'm picking it up again.
Okay.
I'm not letting it drag on. I'm not letting it. I'm not going to take that extra rest day simply because. So it's the mindset. How are you going to pick yourself up? You know, things happen.
All right.
Things happen. Life is very unforeseen.
True.
Different things can come up. You know, you can argue, oh, this is procrastinating. I might as well have done this now. But we are emotional, we have emotions, we get tired.
Okay.
But like, how fast are you able to pick yourself up? How fast are you able to continue from where you stopped? From where you yes, from where you stopped. Exactly. So yes, you could argue that it's rest. But after you have rested, after you've called it rest, are you able to pick up? Are you able to continue from where you stopped? That is what differentiates rest from actually procrastinating.
Okay, just to add to that, right? I also want to point out, like just like my friend here evidence stated, because you say okay, you want to rest now, then when you wake up you go to the gym, that doesn't mean it's right. Don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean it's right. I'm not saying you should procrastinate now and then double your effort later, because one thing you learn about life is time is one thing you can never get back. Take that home too.
That is very.
Time is one something that you can never get back.
Mhm.
And the truth, it's just like the popular saying goes, which I think we all know: time is money. So technically, you are losing money. Money could come in various ways. It could come as investment in yourself, in
Mhm.
your person. It could come as investment in your school, in your education. It could come as investment in your career, becoming a better you, or even a personal growth.
Mhm.
So every time that you say, okay, you know what? I can't do it now. I'm going to do it later. Just know later you might have lost like a couple of things, which is also one thing I wanted to say to you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like I'm throwing shades, but you set a goal for yourself that you're meant to go to the gym six
Yeah.
times a week and you
Mhm.
haven't done that.
Mhm.
Was that like an end result you were expecting within a time frame? Like, for example, oh, I'm going to go to the gym six times a week, and then by 3 months I should have six abs, right? That's a goal.
Yes.
That's and then the process you which you take is six times in a week. So you said that you have never gone six times in a week.
Right.
So my question is, what was your end goal? What did you plan on achieving
Okay.
by going six times a week?
I would clarify. I would clarify. By setting that goal, the thing is, 6 times a week is a bit unrealistic for someone who's working, going to school, and has other things they are juggling. It's a
Okay.
bit unrealistic. And there's this saying, you shoot for the moon. If you don't hit the moon, you're going to land on the stars.
Okay.
So basically, I am setting such a big expectation or such a big goal
Okay.
for myself that even though I'm falling a bit short on that goal,
Okay.
right? I'm still going to see results. I'm still going to move forward. I'm still going to keep going. And that is why you might still consider resting, because already before drafting that plan, I know
Yeah.
that this is okay, a bit unrealistic.
Okay.
This is going to be a bit tough, right?
Okay.
And because of that, I know that, oh, even if I fall short, I am still going to be within the range that's going to give me progress, that's going to give me success in whatever I'm doing.
Okay.
And honestly, this applies to everything you are doing in your life. Never settle for a mediocre goal. Always set a goal that is far, far, far above what your expectations are. And you know what? If you don't land on the moon, you're going to land on the stars.
Okay, just to a little add-on to that. That was a very nice quote, I must say.
Thank you.
Just a little add-on to that, right? Um, in as much as I do agree that you should set high goals for yourself, but please don't set impossible goals. Like, imagine you tell yourself, I'm going to be a millionaire in 3 months. That's not going to happen, right? So,
Right, right.
set a realistic goal for yourself, right?
Mhm.
And then, but don't set an easy goal. Like, there's a difference. You can
Yes,
set a
yes.
realistic goal without being an easy goal,
Mhm.
and you can set an easy goal, which is obviously going to be realistic, but you don't put in the time and the effort that you need, right? So, set a realistic goal that isn't easy for yourself, but it's going to produce you the best result you have ever seen. So, thank you, evidence, for that. That was you're just dropping quotes. Like, I'm amazed.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate
So,
you, man.
proceeding further, we have how procrastination affects education, career, business, and personal growth. So, I believe I've already touched on this just a little
Yeah,
bit,
just a
but I
little
just
bit.
want you to expatiate it just a little bit on what,
Okay,
like, how it affects.
okay. I'm going to use myself to elaborate on the point that he's making with school and work, right?
Yeah.
So, um, I'm uh I'm studying computer science, right? computer science, the thing with computer science is it's not even that it's necessarily hard, but then you might as well just throw away your life. That's what I believe, anyways.
Through
You
your
might
life?
as well just throw away your life.
Wow.
If you want to succeed as much, you might as well just throw away your life. But I've also come to realize that I want a lot, a lot of other things, even sometimes unimportant, a lot of other things that are not my degree. Are you following?
Yeah.
And because of uh all those other things I want, it's going to cause me to procrastinate. Okay, I want to study. You're like, nah, I want to have a social life.
Okay.
So because of other priorities or other things that are, that are causing distraction in the vicinity, is going to cause you to procrastinate. It's going to be like, oh, I'm going to do this later. I'm going to do this later. I'm going to do this later. And even if that's not the case, right? Procrastination will hinder your success both academically and both academically, both financially, and in many even socially. Oh, I'm going to see that person later. Do you get? If you can do it now, why not just do it now? And that thing that helps is setting your priorities right. If you set your priorities, oh, studying is at the top, making money is at the top, you are almost not going to procrastinate. But if you have other things trying to push away that your priority, trying to push away what you have set in stone, what you have as a goal, it might, oh, let me just do this. Oh, let me just do that. I'm going to deal with it later. Do you understand? So I feel like priorities. You have to prioritize either your work, your school, just whatever it is, you have to prioritize it in order. It has to be, you have to wake up in the morning, think about it. It's going to be hard for you to procrastinate because it's always in your heart, it's always in your mind.
Okay, thank you for that. I just want to I said I was going to say this story, so I'm going to say it, right? I'm going to say it, right? So I think around 2012, if I'm correct, I knew when Bitcoin came out. Like when you
Wow.
it's gonna be
Wow.
very shocking. But I am one of a living proof of procrastination. I
Wow.
knew when Bitcoin came out, and I was like, "Oh my God, what is this cryptocurrency? Sounds like a scam." And the it was about 400 and something naira then.
400 naira.
400 naira for
How
one
much is
Bitcoin.
400 naira in Canadian dollars right now?
Like that was like $4 or less than that.
That's less than that. Was 40 cents.
That was what it was then.
40 cents.
I procrastinated. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like it's gonna drop. I thought I was looking at it's stock, right? It's gonna drop and all that, but it did not drop, right? And today, I would have been a billionaire. Would you believe that? I would have been a billionaire, but
40 cents.
procrastination did this to me.
Wow.
And honestly, I don't want it to do it to you too. So stay tuned. Please like, share, repost, share to your family, your friends. No, share it to-
Subscribe.
Yeah,
That's very
thank
important.
you about
That's
that.
very important.
Subscribe, like, share to everybody you know, because you never know who's procrastinating until they tell you their story, right? So please always like and share. Evidence, I'm so happy to have you on this podcast. You have been very helpful.
Thank you, man.
And thank you all for watching. I hope to see you in the next podcast. And again, always remember, this is the Wealth Room Podcast.
Thank you
Thank you for that, my
Thank
friend.
you.